What's up, fans? Mafia and Shep coming in off the bench once again for Pharrell while he's down in Miami. Today, big topics. Starting off, the first one is changes at the quarterback in the NFL. First off, down in Dallas, Brandon Weenie was in there for Tony Romo during his injury. He has failed. They traded for Matt Cassel a couple weeks ago once Tony Romo went down because they didn't believe in the old Boise hero. He's out. Now, Whedon's out. Cassel's in. And then up in Buffalo, we have Tyrod Taylor going down with an injury. Did some nice things in the early season so far as Buffalo with a winning record. But the old high pick EJ Manuel coming in and starting out for the Bills in their game this week. So, for me, I thought Cassel was going to start the moment they traded for him. I said it on the show that once he learns that playbook, Whedon's out because Whedon can't get it done. He was like 0-8 in his last 8 starts coming into that. People said, it was all with the Browns. I think he was a great quarterback. I thought Cassel, while also not a great quarterback, is a better one, and now we'll see that this coming week. And now, EJ Manuel coming in for Buffalo, I don't think that's a huge drop-off. I mean, to me, Tyrod Taylor did some nice things with his legs. I wasn't that impressed with his arm, and EJ Manuel at the end of the preseason did not look like EJ Manuel in the regular season from years before. He looked like he was there, ready to play, and like he finally had his head on straight in Buffalo with Rex Ryan as the coach. And now he's going to get a chance to show that he is not washed up and done. What do you think of those moves, Shep? I mean, for me, I think it's an upgrade at both positions.
Right. I mean, to your point, I think both organizations are going to be better off. I think Manuel did not get a fair shake. You talk about the #1 quarterback drafted, not overall pick, but quarterback. He went 6-8, and as your Jets, he should have won that game in his first career game. It was 2013, right? And the Jets had this amazing, comeback. No one saw it. And look, if you compare him to guys who just came out, he was 6-8. He had more touchdowns than he did interceptions, something that Andrew Luck couldn't even have said his rookie season. Or if you look at the touchdown-interception ratio, he was right there with Andrew Luck. I don't think he got a fair shot. I think when you look at Manuel, he is 6'3" compared to Taylor, who's 6 feet. So obviously in the NFL, that is huge when it comes to throwing the ball over the middle. And then when you look at the Cowboys, you said it yourself, 0-11 is 0-11. I don't know how he's even in the league, let alone starting quarterback. Despite the fact that he looked great against Atlanta, I think he had, 28 points on his first 4 possessions. And then after that, the bet. So they're making the right decision. You talk about a guy that won more games in one season than Whedon has won in his entire career. The Cowboys are going to definitely benefit, and I got to see Dez Bryant back on that field. You have to see that. Can't wait for Roman to get back. But Dez Bryant is the difference maker for this team right now.
Yeah, Whedon definitely had some good points against New Orleans. Kept him in there until late in that game. And, of course, don't forget with EJ Manuel, his running backs and Spiller and Fred Jackson were always hurt. Never had a good offensive line, so I don't know if the guy had a chance.
Yeah.
So, big changes at the quarterback position in the NFL as happens throughout the year. We'll see what happens in Buffalo. We'll see what happens in Dallas. And if those two teams can stay in the race for their divisions with new guys at the helm.